are back.
Hi everyone. Welcome to a Dice Stormers Twitch stream. We are playing Tales from the Loop, the starter adventure, and called The Recycled Boy. We've been, well, let's face it, basically be having a therapy session for me, and going through all of my childhood in the 1980s. Who knew that was coming? I didn't when we started playing this evening.
You know what? It's a caring environment, very safe, Murray. Feel free to tell us.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Even
It's
if it
not.
was dangerous, I think I would have. I've said too much many times.
I can't even go to the toilet without being judged.
No. Well, you tried to role play.
Well, you didn't wash your
Weird.
hands.
I've got to say, John did take us off the rails when I mentioned that the house was in the shape of a giant number one, and that's where his brain went. But so anyway, I mean, it's cold. It's freezing. It's like icicles. But
That makes you pink.
Anyway, what's happened so far? Just in case you haven't been following along, we've got
if
five
that's
kids.
enough.
We've got 5 kids. One of their friends from school has gone missing. They're searching for him. When we left them, they just boosted a car. Well, I suppose no, they technically hadn't. They'd found the car keys on the car key hook and taken them and run out the door. Go right, here's the car.
Yeah, it felt like we were invited to borrow the car.
Yeah. It's like
John,
the car
what's your
was
character
just
say?
saying, "Drive me."
What's your character say about the car?
So who's driving?
Timmy.
Good question.
Well, I think
I am.
Timmy's,
I am. I've got the
Timmy's.
keys. I'm a rebel without a cause.
Nice. Oh, so are you doing the whole lean out the drive to try and impress
That's
Kelly?
right. Yes.
Are you smoking the cigarettes that were in the front
Oh.
door?
Oh,
Yeah. Are you
totally.
making Kelly call shotgun? Nice.
Oh yeah, who's getting a hang on? That's really important.
That's really important.
What is the
Let's play
seating
together.
arrangement? Because I'm going for the front seat.
Obviously me. No, it's obviously me. Just get out of the way. You
I'm pushing
pathetic
you out of
little
the way.
sniveling. Oh my god, don't touch me.
I think
so
I
you
need
don't
to
want
front
to
seat
sit
because I have
next
the
to your
longest
boyfriend,
legs.
Chad.
Yeah, no,
Can I say-
Chad. So because you're upset and no one's noticed, I think it's
Is Chad still
Timmy
sad?
in the driver's. Timmy on the left side in the driver's seat because I know which side.
Hey, you're the GM. You don't get to say any of
Yeah.
this.
No, this is
Back
player
out, Murray.
being
Hey, look,
player.
I know the game says we make a collaborative world, but I'm saying that it goes Timmy and Kelly in the
Murray,
front seat, and
I'm
then the
sorry.
back seat is jammed together. A rat. Oh no, so Timmy's got the rat.
Murray,
a
what are you
dog-
even doing talking right now? You have nothing in this. Can you just back out of this conversation?
This is a family matter.
This is a family matter. We're discussing who gets
Yeah.
in the
So,
front
guys,
seat.
you could just.
I
not
say
You
that-
remember
talk to
when
us
that
right
used
now?
to happen, Murray, for you in the 80s?
I say to
I remember
Patricia
I used to
and
have a family.
Kelly.
Stop the trigger. What are you? Some kind of automatic weapon? Bang, bang, bang. I see what you're doing. Jack.
Wow. Pew, pew, pew. Can we get some bang bangs in the chat?
Oh,
I say to Patricia and Kelly, there's room for 2
Oh wow!
in the front
Wow.
because it's one of those big.
It's a bar.
Oh,
a
yeah,
bar.
bench
Room for
seat.
2. I jump in the front.
All right.
nice, because it is a bench seat. It's the 80s, and there are no
hope-
seatbelts.
I just slide over so that none of us touches at all.
Okay.
I feel slightly hurt, but I don't show it, but actually do show it.
I
'cause I'm
sit-
a very good
I sit
actor.
in the back and stare out the window, feeling upset.
I just
Okay.
know that the only person who would
Oh,
understand me is
Chad.
Max. And
Why
I'm
are
just...
you not sitting with your boyfriend?
I want to be comfortable.
Kelly,
All right. I throw my scarf over my shoulder
good
and
job.
I put the car into drive
It hits Chad in the face. Nice.
and I ease out of the front, driving very conservatively.
Okay. I'm gonna need
Nothing
a
like
roll.
going 10.
Gotta make a roll.
I think
This is not
we
what
could
the
definitely-
Sirenscape's saying. It's not no conservative in Sirenscape.
No, Sirenscape
Like-
is enthusiastic. It's,
Yeah, it is.
it's
What kind of
driving.
role would you like from me, Murray?
Well, I think it's going to have to be. I
I
think
don't know,
mind.
we're rolling. Because we're in a
I think
car.
if you make a comprehend roll to me,
Comprehend.
yeah,
Push
Well,
the accelerator.
5.
4.
I know.
Oh,
5.
it's
You
gears.
need a 6.
Is Patricia between
I
me
get a
and
6.
Kelly and Tim?
You get a
Is that
6?
right?
Lovely. You absolutely head off.
There's no
And-
time to be conservative. I slam the foot down on the
Yes.
accelerator.
Oh.
push, yeah.
At least I think it's the accelerator. I've never tried this before.
Nice.
It's
It's one of
very
the
rapid.
Fabulous. Yeah, you're now zooming. As you do that, a police car. So you've been driving down the road a few minutes. A police car's sirens come the other way, zooming behind you, and
We
you
know
all
what
kind of
sirens
do
sound like.
the fabulous thing of
Yeah, we do that thing where everybody ducks down
And it's a magic car.
and then they all drive past and then we come back up again.
Hey, there's walking mechs. A car that drives itself isn't off the chain, is it?
mhm,
Yeah.
All right. So
fabulous.
there's a lot of police cars going the opposite direction.
The opposite direction. Well, not a lot.
And
Three.
they're not interested in us.
No, they're not. They're not. They don't look to be on the lookout for you. They seem to be going somewhere else.
All right.
But as you keep going along the road, things seem to be normal and seem to be operating as per normal. Because you've got a car, it's basically now sort of.
World's our oyster.
It's not. The ride to Charlie's house and that took some time. But
Is there
now
like
that you're,
anything? Is there anything good on the radio?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's,
you're going to have a
that's a good
fight
point.
with your sister over what radio?
there any good-
There are two channels.
are there any good
Alright.
cassette tapes?
Hang on.
Yeah.
I'll put it on to whatever my
I put it on
favorite
the
thing
news.
is.
The news
Yeah.
channel.
I reach over and open the glove compartment and catch a whiff of Kelly's perfume and kind of almost drive off the road.
The only tape on the tape deck is "Purple Rain" by Prince.
Nice.
On repeat.
Yes.
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 Well, you got to.
Someone's made their own mixtape.
Out and put it back in the other way. It's not an auto loop. It's
Yeah, no, it's
yeah.
on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to manually swap the tape over. So you get
Nice.
four songs, and then you got to swap it.
Does anybody actually know where we're going?
Oh, you know what I do? I pull out the map.
Nice and that.
Boom.
Luckily, your route is fairly easy because you're going to head along the I-93. And
So who's holding up? So you're holding the map up in front, Nathan?
I'm behind, so I'm using my skills of talking to people, which is not great, and giving directions, which I'm not good at, whilst having 3 or 4 animals surrounding me.
nice.
One of them was Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Animal. Oh,
Chad, put some deodorant on. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, fabulous.
Boy,
So
they really
Fabulous.
age.
you only have to head along the I-93, not take the main road that goes through Boulder City, and
Why would you
Pass
say
it down.
not?
I love that there are 3 roads in this map. Like,
yes. And then you're going to head out. So you avoid the main reactor. You head out towards the dam, and you take that turn off there. And you'll need to park up, and then walk out to the
oh, you got to
point.
roll for parking.
at the-
It's a reverse parking.
Yeah, definitely.
Handbrake
need
turn.
to do another park because there's no parks. There's no parks you can drive into. You're going to have to do reverse point parking.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, we stop.
Oh,
We
actually
definitely
intensifies.
stop.
Okay.
Explain the stop.
And yes, I mean, charitably, you could call it a park.
Nice.
We're not moving.
Like it's in a national park.
Yeah.
It's
So you've got like the parallel parks. You've got the
Thank you,
parallel
sounds
parks
good.
in your park.
yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
So yeah, you thought it was a 45-degree angle park.
Look,
Parallel.
and I may have mounted the curve a little bit.
And you're now
Nice.
parallel, in a sense, to the pathway.
Okay, so you all
End of the line.
pile out of the car.
I'll be the last one out, and I may find a cassette of Purple Rain.
Okay.
Oh, Trish.
Quick question. We're in the 80s,
Yes.
right? What's in the
Yes.
boot? 22.
The trunk of this car
Oh yeah, the trunk.
has a tire iron and a spare.
I would like to get the
Yeah,
tire
what?
iron.
All
And
right.
a spare tire iron.
Aaron is badass.
Aaron,
I'll pay that,
badass.
John.
She's got a
That was
tire
very
iron.
funny.
Tire
Oh.
iron.
I'm prepared for anything. That's one of my pride things.
Okay, so
I'm
take-
so
suitably
take your
impressed.
character sheet there. You've gained an item. Well done, Aaron.
Wow.
Oh,
So
Ah,
what
do I
give
get
you
to level?
there- no, it's an item, not a.
Oh.
You know. Aaron, you get a tire iron, which gives you a +2 in force skills.
Ooh. That's what you get for
No
making-
emergency triangle. For shame.
This is like a +1 sword. Oh my god, it's amazing.
I got a +2 iron, whatever it is. I don't know. I'm not a
Tire
car
iron.
person. I'm not
Oh,
I'm not a
okay.
car person.
Yeah, no machine gun. That's what I wanted. I wanted a
Yeah.
machine gun or a dead
I want
I want a
body.
dynamite.
I figured a 22.
This isn't Call of
maybe.
Cthulhu.
Country USA.
Yeah, imagine
Doesn't
a
everybody have
mix up.
3 guns each?
Imagine a mashup of those games. You are fighting Cthulhu with a tire iron.
A +2 tire
And you're
iron,
12.
Murray.
Baby back.
You're a 12-year-old girl with a tire iron.
Yeah,
Why
I
is it
would-
2 tire
yeah,
iron? You're forgetting the most important part. I have a +2 tire iron.
I've watched Tangled. You know, never underestimate a girl with a frying pan. So
Oh,
it's all
yeah.
good. Okay.
Oh, the trauma, Murray. The
Yes.
traumas
It-
is coming
it is.
out in you, isn't it?
I've had to watch
So,
Frozen.
as you
How
make
many
your way
times?
out to the end of the point here,
What's
You-
the environment like? Is it,
so it's very wooded and a bit spooky.
Is it a
People
forest?
sort of come here. Yep, people come here to escape society and sort of keep away from things. Can you all give me investigate rolls, please?
Well,
Oh,
less
yeah,
less
this is my
boulders out here.
speciality.
Yeah, speciality.
I
I make it.
didn't make it.
Right.
For the first
So-
time all game.
I
Yay!
did, I did, I did.
I got 2
Chad.
dice. I rolled 2 6s. I crit.
I'm too upset.
You're still upset. You
No one
are.
cares.
No one's
No,
noticed.
I failed. That's
Man,
my
is-
first failure of the whole game.
Is Chad begin the emo movement?
Oh,
He might
It's
be. He
so
needs to change.
sad.
He needs to
I'll
put more
start writing
clothes on to
poetry.
start the emo movement.
I don't know. There's a Hoover Dam here. He could jump off it.
There was no
Oh.
emo movement in the 80s.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
until Chad started it.
That's right.
Yeah, well, there is the original goth movement.
There's goth.
Mm.
They're
Chad,
close to
Chad, can you write some poetry and tell us at the end of the stream? That'd be great.
nice.
All
My
the
hockey
dark
stick.
stuff.
My hockey stick.
Make
It's one
it
of those
sick.
ones where it's like HOCK.
So what did we investigate, Murray?
So, up ahead of you, there
Well,
seems to
didn't.
be a grassy hill in the landscape. But
grassy
as you
hill.
come close, Timmy notices that there's a metallic door on the ground, and
That's not normal.
that isn't normal. You try the door.
I think I found a receptacle in the grass.
A what?
A receptacle in the grass.
A
How'd you say it normally?
spectacle? What?
Look, and I yank on the handle.
Ooh,
It's actually unlocked. As you open it,
trusting.
there's basically a like a bunker's been built into the side of this hill. As you go in, or as you
hill?
open the door,
Space
you
station.
see that there are
Oh
The
no, I
sound
pushed the wrong button.
whirring
Sorry.
mechanical objects,
Excellent.
and there are objects that start walking towards you and crawling, and there's blinking eyes and strange sounds, all mechanical, and they all sound as if they're talking to one another. As soon as you open the door,
We close it.
all of the mechanical creatures stop and turn and look at the doorway where you have opened it.
Is this like toys, like Toy Story? Not the first part. But
No,
the
no,
second
these
part
are
with the
these
scary
are these are these are like those fabulous mechanical robots that have sparks in their chest and wind up drills and things like that. They're
toys?
not
The way you
wound.
described it, I thought they were like literally crawling across the ground, like coming towards me.
No, they're just wandering around, talking to one another. It would seem, and then they all turn their attention to you when you open the door.
Do any of them look like Charlie?
No, these are very much toys. So
Weird.
they're not child or
Still
children.
kind of
or-
creepy.
I walk into the room and say, "Hello, robots."
Sorry.
From a dark.
Hello, you rascally robots.
So what is everyone else
Not
doing? Is
understand.
everyone else following the brave Timmy?
Well,
Yeah, I will.
Kelly, who's fairly confident now she's acquired the attentions of Timmy, is now reflecting her shine, her brilliance, her gorgeous personality back towards Chad because she wants to obviously not hurt his feelings. Well, it doesn't. Not that she doesn't want to hurt his feelings. She doesn't want to
Side
not
quest
have him
complete.
like her as well. Yeah. Sorry,
Right.
I know it's not important to the plot, but important to Kelly.
I would like
That
to
matters
say
to Kelly.
Erin's going to just drop her head down and walk in through everybody and through the robots. Because-
Okay, so before you can get ahead of Timmy,
Aaron,
because-
no! Don't
because-
do it!
because Timmy's called out, one metallic robot voice replies, "Mummy?" And then walking towards you, Timmy, is a sort of a bulky robot, which is child-sized. It certainly isn't Charlie's voice. And this baby robot walks straight towards you, Timmy, and puts its arms out and looks as if it's going to come for a hug. What do you
Totally
do?
go for it.
At this point, Aaron, you are equal to Timmy just as this robot emerges into the light, and it's much scarier, perhaps, than it should be.
Oh boy.
This is Toy Story 2, the scary robot.
This is the closest your character's going to have to intimacy. You should totally
this is
go
your
for
first
it.
hug ever.
So yeah,
Timmy.
no name calling. It just says "mummy" and comes for a hug.
I say, you seem to have mistaken me for your mummy, but I can take you to her.
Great. It is going to latch onto you
Uh-huh.
and start crying in a mechanical way, saying, "Baby Thad, baby Thad." Oh.
There. It's okay.
Oh, you are a very strange person.
Chad does not
the
like
tire
this.
iron is now off my belt, and I'm holding
you
my
are-
hand
you are-
coming towards
you are-
the bait. That
You're cuddling this baby.
Uh-huh.
What are you
Okay.
doing? You're so weird.
It's just a misunderstood robot.
I,
I've seen these all the time on my favorite TV show, Doctor Who.
so
Who is this a show?
have you seen the
Timmy,
thing with
Timmy,
the
I don't
plunger?
think this is a good idea.
I love that. The game's like you're gonna fight it. It's like, oh no, you avoid that. No, we're hugging it. No, we're not.
So
We're just bypassing all of that combat,
Murray,
moving
when you
around.
have
Yes.
when you have a +2 tire iron, everything is a nail.
Yeah.
Right.
Even Timmy?
He's I don't let people get in my way. I don't know if you know this about me, but I've been through some tough things in life, and I can only trust Max. And so I pull tire iron because I don't want to see anybody else hurt in my life. So
As you pull the tire iron up, a woman appears from one of the back rooms, and again, this might not help, but she appears from the back room, looking
like
Oh.
kind of grumpy.
Yeah.
And she yells, "What are you doing here?" And then she notices you, Timmy, hugging her baby.
We were out for a walk in the park.
we crashed.
And I needed to go to the bathroom, and I thought this place looks nice. So yeah, we came in here. Do you have a toilet?
I haven't washed my hands.
Lovely. Can you make, not Timmy, because Timmy's lying, can everyone else make empathize
How do you know that?
rolls?
Oh,
Is,
empathize is my thing.
Are Chad and Kelly holding
Is
hands?
it?
Does that make them look more
Chad and-
empathetic?
I don't know. I need to ask Johnny. Johnny, are Chad and
Yeah.
Kelly holding hands?
Chad's holding his own hand.
Chad's holding a hockey stick, but I guess he's got three hands.
Chad's no room for holding hands. You can't.
No, he can hockey stick with one hand. He's
He's-
holding my hand.
He's
No,
holding
I-
the thing
I
that he
failed.
loves.
This is an ice hockey.
Yeah, I
stick.
feel like it's a two-handed
it's
thing.
two-handed.
Okay, okay. Kelly's like got her hand on his shoulder, and she's sort of
The only
behind him.
hand available, Kelly, is Trish's.
Dun,
Oh god, that's
dun,
worse than
dun.
death. No, she.
Once again,
She's
this is
hanging.
a moment.
Trish is a little freaked out right now. Just
You're-
saying.
Yeah.
Are you gonna big sister?
right. Oh my god, I'll hold Trish's hand.
Trishy
So sweaty.
Yeah, that's your
Yeah.
hand that's sweaty, actually, Kelly.
Well,
and your
Cool.
watch goes missing.
How
I've
did
got
you
one
go
hand, one hand
how
on the
did you
back of
get-
Chad, one hand holding Trish.
right.
Pat,
How did you
Trishy.
go on your empathize rolls there, people?
Oh,
Yeah, I failed.
Okay.
I failed
Yeah.
mine. Oh wait, do I get a bonus because I'm being empathetic with my sister?
I fail.
Yeah, you can have a bonus.
Want
It's
a
up to
bonus
you,
one
Nathan.
dice?
Um,
Because I failed otherwise.
how empathetic am I holding a tire iron? Just putting
You're,
it
you're,
out?
Still
yeah,
failed.
you're,
I still failed.
you're not empathizing at all. How did you go, Derek?
Do I get to roll?
You do because you're lying through your teeth. But
Okay,
you-
so this is absolutely my jam. Yes, I rolled 2 6s at least.
you realise that perhaps lying is not the correct route to go, as this woman sort of eyes you suspiciously.
I say, I'm sorry for my woos.
Oh, it hurts it hurts
Nice.
now.
I love the R words.
I
Very
was. To be perfectly honest, I am looking for my friend, Charlie.
Shall we?
Oh, Charlie, what's happened?
Is there any way that you could remove this baby from hugging me?
Of course. She pulls out a thing that looks like a television remote.
Have you sent me this?
Nice.
No, I have to show it through my camera.
Yeah.
But it's got like remember the good old-fashioned television remotes where you actually had to the
Did
only
you,
way.
did you used to have one,
Oh,
Murray,
here
back
you
in the 80s?
Do you remember when you used to have to plug your video remote into the video?
Yeah.
It had a wire, and then it would
Yeah.
get close. Hold on, particular angle. Oh, love
no.
it.
Anybody in the chat have that experience of having to plug a remote in via a wire?
Zach did.
Zach
Our
did.
TV remote had a cable.
Yeah, thank you, Zach.
Zach,
Love
I
it.
remember
why you ruined this for me?
our TV remote used to have like a wooden stick and you'd push it towards the button.
Yeah, I used to have to bloody stand up and go
This,
change
this
the channel.
TV.
Be like
This one.
Open hand, go and change
That's
the
right.
channel.
Oh my gosh, Murray, the trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, I went to boarding school, so that's like, because then you would do it to the year below you, so it would end up being the 13-year-old who had to go and change the channel.
Nothing like
Oh.
passing on traditions, hey Murray.
I used to dream of having a television. We
Yeah.
used to look at the side of a cardboard box.
Yep. Love it. Love it. Okay,
That's
so
I
The
value
super
you
cut
all.
of this is going to be so good. Murray's
Yep.
the
Murray's therapy.
super cut.
oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, he's like, can we play Tales from the No? Oh. Okay, so she's begins to wring her hands about Charlie, and she's worried about Charlie. So
Like
she-
washing your hands ringing?
ringing like the worried, as opposed to grief.
ringing.
It's exactly the same. But she tells you that probably Charlie's hiding in the cooling towers because he seemed to be attracted to those cooling towers, and if only she'd had more time, she would have been able to get the bugs out, and that from the first model, and she indicates the baby that she'd made such advances. And you realise that, in fact, the baby that you're hugging, Tim, is in fact the first prototype
Oh.
of a child robot.
Oh wow.
Can you give me a charm roll? Because you're hugging the baby, I'll give you a +1. So take another dice on that, please, Timmy.
Charm
do an
heart.
Oh, you've got no heart. Look at you. 4, 5. 5
Yep,
dice.
5.
All
Does
brains
anyone
and
else
no
want to
heart.
do any
I,
assisting to charm?
I did not make it with 5 dice.
Can I intimidate?
You can
Use your
use
luck.
to re-roll,
Sorry?
and if you can use one of your luck to re-roll.
Yeah, I will do that.
You can use as much luck if you want. So you can use 2 to roll 2 if you want, or someone else can try
Murray.
and. Yes, Aaron.
Because he's hugging it, and maybe the creature, the child gets a look at me raising the tire iron and is more sympathetic to his actions. Would that help?
No, I don't. I don't think the threatening with a tire iron is going to have that effect at all. I must
So I only get to re-roll 1 dice per luck point.
yes.
Okay, I will try rolling 2.
2. Is anyone
I
else
get to
going to
roll one? Okay, I'll do 2.
Get a 6.
Yay!
So you absolutely charm her.
The
Which-
Weedler's will.
She likes adults. She likes children more than she likes adults anyway. She hands you, Timmy, this remote, which is called a remote destabilizer. It's been rebuilt so that it can hack computer systems and robots from a distance, but it only works on things that she has built. But it could help you if you find Charlie. It gives you a bonus of +2.
I say to her that unfortunately there was an incident at the school this morning in which a teacher was injured by a construction robot.
Ah,
We think Charlie might have been running away from the scene when the police arrived.
I feared something like this might happen, she says. Essentially, Charlie has the ability to hack into other computer systems and control them remotely.
That's crazy.
Was that
That
something
wire?
that you designed, Grandma?
Well, it was it was something that was unforeseen when I built Charlie.
So are you some kind of like crazy old genius?
Is this the mother?
No, this is the aunt. This is the mother's sister.
How do we
He
fix?
might have built himself a control glove or some kind of device that will allow
Like a Nintendo Power Glove? Like something like that?
very similar to this, perhaps. But as I said, this will only work on things that I've designed.
So
But
are you like the smartest? Are you like the smartest person in the world? Are you like creating robots all the time? Like, do you know the secrets on how all the robots work?
7
Lovely.
hours later.
No, no. Yes, I am.
Wow, you're like the coolest person in the world.
Now go away and don't tell anyone where I am because I've come into the woods to try and escape from humanity.
Wow.
That's totally cool. But can I come and visit sometimes?
Give me a charm roll, Trish.
Ooh.
Look at
Unless
my
you-
pocket. Look at my pocket calculator. This is one that I brought myself. It's so cool. I want to be just like you.
Wow. How to bring
Come on.
the
Give me
boost
bonus.
calculator into
Absolutely.
it.
I was going to say, do you offer a bribe with something that you might have acquired, like a tape or a watch? But yeah, no,
Here's
absolutely.
My purple rain scene tape.
Yeah. Do you like Prince? I love Prince.
A bonding
Would I
moment,
use
John.
my like? What am I doing? Like.
Charming. So hard. So 4 dice currently.
Kelly's
Hold on.
annoyed that
I'm
Patricia's
definitely
looking up to
gonna give you-
anyone other than
Can I
her.
use my pocket calculator?
Yes, definitely. I'm definitely giving you a 1 for the calling her the smartest woman in the world too.
Yay! I did it.
Beautiful.
Did you
Of
lie?
course you can. Of course. You
No,
can.
I actually think she's the coolest thing ever.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Even
she
cooler
says
than
that Charlie
Kelly.
will be at the cooling tower.
Interesting. Okay.
Because then she can make me a hot guy like Charlie.
Yes.
That's kind of where it's going.
Of course, you're an
Guys.
ass.
Because I was
Guys.
already in love with Charlie, so
Yeah. Charlie breaks, you just get a replacement.
Guys,
exactly.
I think we need a name for our little group of superheroes.
What?
Does anybody
and
have a name?
others.
Superhero?
Dr.
Team
Kelly's
Jack.
Heroes.
Kelly's Heroes, of course.
Team
No.
Jack.
Kelly Gang.
The Kelly.
Oh my god.
Who are the Kelly gang?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
like, yeah, we thought Timmy was a nerd for watching Doctor Who.
Right.
Who knows obscure
Australian bush rangers. Bush
in
rangers.
the 80s.
Oh, Zach.
I love
Charlie's Angels.
How original.
Oh, Charlie's Angels. I like it.
That's good.
That
Charlie's Angels.
My goodness.
Yeah.
The Wowdy Webbles.
Does have the name Angel in it, and that's like accurate when it's talking about me, so I'm totally fine with that.
how about Aaron and the rest? Just put it out there.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be
well,
alright, guy.
I run back to the Charlie Mobile.
Right.
Yeah, left upside down on the
It's
pavement.
transformed into a very Scooby-Doo man. type
Mystery.
shit.
The mystery machine.
It hasn't changed into the mystery machine.
Okay.
Okay. It's still the station wagon it was.
I slide again across the bonnet, not invoking a story from Murray's childhood, and
Please, I don't have a little lip, but just a little bump. A reminder. Just a reminder.
Was there another occasion
No.
when
No,
you
it's 11
unsuccessfully
It's
slid across it?
11:36 at night. I can't regale you with
Okay.
another 24-minute story.
all right, and I fire up the engine. I think we can maybe do it.
Didn't we crash it?
Well,
No,
kind,
no, you
kind
just
of.
parked it badly.
No, we just parked badly.
Oh, my
Come
bad.
on, let's
It
go.
had-
Let's go
it had
find
plot-
Charlie.
It had plot armor.
Oh, I get to roll some dice because I'm going to decide whether a parking cop's turned up.
Oh no!
Love it.
I love you. Like it's 11:36 at night.
Yeah.
Parking
Oh, let's just
yes,
add a
exactly.
parking cop.
I did. I rolled a 6. There's a parking ticket. Because
Oh,
Shoot him.
it's the
Or we
it's
shoot-
like
oh.
$7.50. It's
Poor Charlie's parents.
exorbitant.
Oh, can we yell at
I,
parking cop as well?
I go up to the parking cop and
No,
I
it's
say,
just a ticket. Yeah, just a
"What
ticket.
seems to be the problem, officer?"
No, you find the ticket. You find the ticket on the car.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
This
That's
is
efficient.
unacceptable.
They're parking ticket ninjas. They don't. They just
You never see them.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Are we starting
You're-
the car up?
Yep.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
start the car up.
You're going to head back to the Three Towers. The Three Towers are very obvious. They're enormous. They're
Towers?
back the way you came. That turn off you didn't take. You have to turn to the right, and there's the 3 cooling towers above the loop. All
Sweet.
right. As you
Go back to
approach,
the big map.
there's a much easier car park this time. You can basically just drive straight into it and do anything. And you all know that at 6 p.m. each day, a siren is heard from the towers, which is when the Demister vaults in the towers reset.
Go on,
These
a siren.
giant technical marvels have intrigued Charlie since he was created, and he's
Hiding in there.
possibly hiding in there. So there's a metal fence around this whole area.
Not anymore.
A couple of times a day, with 2 tired guards who stroll around it. Can you give me investigate rolls, please, everyone?
Am I still upset, or have I gotten over it now?
No, your upsets. You've kind of moved on when you've
I
seen.
held your hand, or
weird
tried
stuff.
to. Yeah.
You've got to turn it into a strength, Chad.
Oh, you weren't
gotta
upset
channel
about
it.
me.
No,
Yeah,
none from me.
you caught the reflection of your biceps in the mirror, and you realised, yeah, I still got it.
You're so amazing, Chad.
I
I
didn't
think
like
so.
I'm gonna be.
You did some
sick.
you did some hockey stick curls with your biceps, and you
I think I
all
just
that for
forgot.
upsets.
God.
Yeah,
It's
that
Chad.
happened.
I just forgot why I was upset in the
Enough
first
Yeah.
time,
place.
enough
Can't
time
upset
elapsed,
you
and
if
you
you get it.
forgot you were upset. Oh, if only emotions work like that. Oh, that's good. Anyway,
How
so
Chad's emotions work.
What time of day is it, Murray?
it's getting
Chad
close
motions.
to 6 p.m.
6
Uh,
p.m.
So the sirens
long day.
sound. Did anyone get a success on their investigation?
I did.
Of
No.
course you did with your 2 dice. Or did you roll
didn't.
3? Oh, that's why you didn't want to be
No,
upset.
I only rolled 2. I rolled 2 and asked you if I get a third, and then realized I already had a 6 and didn't need a third.
So
The only thing Kelly was investigating was Chad.
right. Chad realizes that in fact, in this fence, there is, of course,
A chat
Hey.
hole.
child-sized hole that's been cut in it. And sure enough, against one of the on the other side of the hole, you can see a ladder on the closest tower leading up to a service vault.
I say,
I expertly crash park the car.
Oh, you parked the car? No,
oh
you,
yeah, we
you
did that.
didn't have to crash park. Remember, you could drive straight in.
Right.
You've
There.
leveled up.
So then there was the fence, and you've investigated the fence, and Chad has found. That's Chad's later business is to form a chudding factory, so it's Chad's Chud. And yeah, he spots the hole in the fence and the
I think
the
Charlie
ladder.
went this way.
Nice.
You're amazing, Chad. Let's go this way.
All right, you all
Oh.
crawl through the fence, and you see that indeed there is this ladder leading up to the first sort of level of this tower, and that there's a
And the dungeon begins.
yes, indeed,
Level one.
there's a service vault doorway at the top of the ladder.
We go in.
which looks like it may have been forced open.
Mm-hmm. We go in.
You'll need to climb the ladder to
I
go
climbed the ladder.
I
We-
climb
I'm
the
not
ladder.
gonna go in.
in. Move, please, Chad.
Oh, a move.
Move.
Chad's no
Oh.
good at moving.
It's what Chad's built for.
Oh my God, Chad will have no problem with this, with those biceps.
Chad climbs up
No,
with his teeth.
I want to watch
Now,
Chad,
it would be
who's
hilarious.
on 2 dice every night, and now he gets to roll 8, and he doesn't make it.
Oh no!
I rolled a 4, a 2,
Wait.
a 1, a
Chad
4,
Demick.
another 4, another 2, a 1, and a 3.
To climb a ladder.
I help Chad up the ladder.
Yes!
To boost him. What? When you were 1,
Catch him.
Chad falls into my arms.
you've got 2.
That really hurts.
I've
I
got
imagine
2.
it does.
Can I help him?
I'm going
I
to
got
say
6.
I'm going to say then that you step on the ladder and the rung breaks as you fall back. Tim catches you in front of Kelly.
Hey, maybe you should use your hockey stick, dumbass.
However,
Wow.
the
It's all right.
noise of the ladder rung breaking brings Charlie to the entrance of the service vault door. And he basically calls out in slightly deranged tones that you're all against him and that you're part of the conspiracy to take him in and to shut him down. He's wearing some form of sort of glove on him that he then starts to fire at you a whole series of robotic toys. So there are toy helicopters.
I wasn't seeing that coming. I honestly didn't expect that to be the thing that was gonna happen.
And
It's a toy store.
yeah, he's even started to invent some of his own. There's a flying lawnmower, which is probably the most dangerous thing that's coming at you. And even a strange,
In the 80s.
it's the 80s, so it's a disco ball, but it's basically a floating disco ball.
Of
Comes
course it's a
down
disco ball.
to
Why wouldn't it be? That's
defeat.
amazing.
Okay, so this, for those of you playing along at home, is the threat. So what we have now is we have a standard level threat. So the PCs have to achieve double the number of the party. So there's 5 of them. So they need to achieve 10 successes between them in order to overcome this threat level. So I need you all to tell me what you're going to do. So there's something is flying towards each of you, and you can move
Make
to
eyes.
it. You can, take action. You've got the device that Greta. Sorry, I didn't give you her name. Greta was the woman who you met, who Trish.
No,
Hi,
no,
Greta.
Murray. But
Nice to meet
what's her American name?
Yeah, what's her American name?
Or maybe she is. Oh, she's right. You're right. She is. Given
It'd be like Glenda.
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Oh, like Greta.
Regretta.
Anyway, Rebecca. Yeah. Rebecca.
Regretta.
What do you do, Chad?
Who
Well,
has
always
the
does.
remote? Is it?
Whenever anything comes flying towards me at speed and I'm holding my hockey stick, I'm gonna hit it straight back where it came from.
Okay. Cool. What are you doing, Aaron?
I scream at the lawnmower and charge.
With your tire iron?
Oh,
Lovely.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
Aaron's got
Tri-
this.
Trish, what are you doing?
Who has the remote? Is it possible that I
Timmy.
have the remote, or is it Derek
Timmy-
that has the
Timmy
remote?
had the remote.
Tim? No.
Timmy.
Timmy's got the remote.
Okay.
Okay, all right. I'm going to stand behind Chad.
Mhm.
I'm going
Uh,
to duck
Great wall of
behind
Chad.
Chad.
Callie, what are you doing?
She's gonna sing "The Power of Love" very badly at Charlie, using all the power of her heart and her makeup to
Okay,
make him
fab-
change his mind about attacking us.
nice. And Timmy, what are you doing?
The power of love. Da, da, na, na, na. Not that I'm sure when that came out. I shall check on Wikipedia.
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
about to say, check on that, whether
Hmm.
that's actually.
I would
Maybe
hate
just
if
go
you
with Purple Rain for now, because I think that's.
You might even need, it might need to be Purple Rain or no, there's so many. Good.
1984.
Oh,
Yep.
You've got it. Yeah, perfect.
Woo!
I was going to say
Wow.
Thunderdome. We don't need
That
another
was the
hero.
scariest
Could be
moment of the
fabulous.
night.
Oh,
I know.
Nice.
Whew.
So,
I thought
okay.
Kelly was going to come undone there for a moment.
could have.
We're
Yes.
playing this in 1983, December of
Yeah,
1983.
there you
So
go.
Well,
then-
I have a
Sorry.
psychic incident
Pre-release.
pre-release.
Timmy, what are you doing?
I am going to take off my scarf and throw it sort of lasso-like at the nearest flying robot that's coming towards me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to let it eat that.
Why does that sound less plausible to Murray than me singing "The Power of Love"?
No.
He wants
I
me to-
was saying that. I was saying
He
that
wants me
because
to-
he's got the remote that
I've got
shuts
the
down.
remote, but I'll
Ah.
use that next. I'll use
You
that
can use
for
that
my
next, or
next.
you're going to give that to Trish. Or
I can throw it-
it's when he takes his scarf off, Trish, sticking out of his pocket and now exposed because he's taken off his scarf is a remote destabilizer.
It's very
oh,
shiny.
I will totally
Mad
try and grab that
and
if I could.
sweet.
Did you steal
Okay.
bloody everything?
including
No,
I'm killed
people
by
give
flying
things to
toys.
me. God, you just don't
Okay.
understand.
The
Let's
sisters.
start with Chad. You're going to smack. Let's say it's the flying lawnmower, Chad. So you guys need to keep a track of how many successes you get because we've got to get
Lucky
got to get to
Trish
10.
has a calculator.
Okay.
All right, so this is. What am I rolling here?
Overpowered.
Force
You're rolling force, yes.
plus a hockey stick bonus. That's 10d6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to get like one.
I should get at least one.
Hey,
I got 2.
Hooray!
Are we
Sit-
heroes? We're heroes.
you send the flying lawnmower back into the wall and it kind of explodes. Timmy, you've got your scarf. You're whipping it.
Rip it good.
When did Whip It come out?
It's real good. Bit of Devo in your head.
Must Whip It.
What is your force, Timmy? You're forcing, so. You got nothing. You got 1 dice. I don't know that you thought that through, but it's heroic.
Which one?
You've got to use force, unless you can come up with another way of using a different skill.
Well, I would be. Yeah. Would I be using move?
Yeah.
Might maybe at a stretch be able to use move. You're rolling 2 dice trying to get a
2
success.
dice. I get 1 success.
Oh, brilliant!
Yay! That's
So you
3.
absolutely tie it around this floating this robotic plane, and you send it crashing into the wall.
Nice.
Trish, so you've got 2. Trish, you're going to pick.
Yeah. So I'll steal. I want to steal. I can, I'll probably prioritize stealing the remote. I'm not going to be super subtle about it. I just want to grab it.
Grab it.
then,
And if you succeed in grabbing it, I'll give you a chance to use it. Remember that it will shut down things that Greta has made, which includes Charlie.
Yeah. So I'd like to try and grab it and boost the signal on it if I can.
Okay,
So
so probably gonna. Oh, I just had a thought from the 80s.
It's like you're
No,
time
not another
travel.
one, Murray.
You're like,
So that Timmy won't notice. I wonder if I can communicate this to you, John. So that Timmy won't notice that the
yeah.
pocket calculator-sized remote in his pocket has been taken out. You might be able to do the old Indiana
Slip the
Jones
calculator
switcheroo.
in.
Slip the calculator in.
Do the bag of sand, baby.
It means a lot to me, but this is more important right now, and the calculator is pretty lame.
And it
So
gives you-
I'll switch it.
look
Yeah,
at
I'm
John
It means that you
crying.
get the +2
Oh,
to the
okay.
calculator.
But he is going to get this this remote control thing.
Yes.
So that's going to be. So we're going to be sneaking. Therefore, body, sneak, pocket calculator, and just because I'm the GM, a 1 extra Indiana Jones copycat die. So 5 dice.
I like that. You listen to my idea, so I will give you dice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got 1 success out of it. That was all. That's all I needed, though.
Mhm.
Oh,
All right.
that's
So I'll
4.
come back to you at the end of this round to see how we go with the
Programming.
programming. So, Aaron, what are you doing?
Well, look, I don't want to. I don't want to be called weaseling here, but so I ran in just screaming because my problem is my brother died. I don't know if I've told you that, but my pride. I keep going no matter what. So some might say I'm just going in following my heart
Right.
to defend my friends.
There is a floating glitter ball between you and
Oh.
succeeding in defending your friends.
Not only am I
And
going to hit it, I'm going to go through
have-
it.
You have a +2 tire iron.
Yes.
Oh, we just got raided, by the way.
Yay.
By Wisdom
Yay.
Save,
Wisdom
which is
save.
nice. Thanks, Wisdom
Whoa.
Save.
Thanks.
I'm glad you're here for this moment, guys. It's very important. So I'm currently running with a tire iron towards a glitter ball in
A
the
rope
80s.
glitter ball that's floating and attacking you in shiny lightness.
I've been killed by pieces of clothing before, so this is a dangerous encounter. I'm going through it.
Ah,
I'm getting a
shit,
tire iron and
battle.
going through it with my heart, Murray. I want to use my
Okay.
heart because I'm
Because
terrible
it's my
at everything
highest
else.
stat.
It's the
Yeah.
best stat that Aaron's got.
I'm not weaseling. I'm just using creative
Mid-back.
storytelling. You said it's about collaborative storytelling, Murray.
Yeah,
Tell me how that's
yeah,
not
yeah,
full
that's
of heart.
true. You know, you've talked a good heart. I'll give you heart
Captain Planet style.
and your +2 tire iron. I'll give you 6. Because
Damn
let's
right you
face it, otherwise you'd be rolling 1 dice. So yeah, okay.
So Murray, I'm up 5. I'm happy. That's a good effort this round. We'll
Yep.
work on it next round.
All right.
We got
1. And I have to roll
4
twice
so
because I'm
far.
1.
1 success. Okay, can I
We're
just
at
tell you,
5.
you're at 5 successes, guys. You need
Bollocks.
5 more, or
Wow.
else something
And-
bad happens.
Is it the time for love, Murray?
It is the time for love, the power
Kelly-
of love.
Kelly's
1984.
going to explode his tiny robot mind with the power of her
Do
passion.
you want to role play this and we'll all block our ears, including the people in the chat?
The power of love.
The power of love
Charlie.
comes forth from above.
Okay, ready? She's
Oh, man,
using
you
all
need
the
to-
heart. I don't think I
thought
can
you were,
weasel.
I thought you were going to really go for it there,
Ben.
Ben.
I
Ben,
don't think
Yeah.
you can weasel.
I gave you one more because you know what? That mirror ball I hit, I knocked it into the light. That just started firing that out. Power of love went to you. Don't you agree, Murray?
Oh,
Don't you
oh,
agree, Murray?
it's just amazing.
I think it
Oh,
might have caught
oh, the
Kelly
just
in the
goes
love
light.
it.
It just keeps giving.
Okay, Kelly is cast in the best possible light, which reflects well on
her
her
beauty.
performance.
I don't
Oh,
think you. I don't know if you had any time to put any makeup on there, though, Kelly. So 8 dice.
8 dice. I only got 1 6.
Oh, that's
Oh
enough.
my god. It's just unbearable. It's like all the glittering like got in my eye and it was like distracting. And so now I only sang like a little bit flat.
All right.
Sorry.
You're on 6 successes. We need 4 more. That's a bit of pressure. Poor old Trish has on her, but she could save the day.
I love local fight encounters.
Trish, you're going to be Tech 5, remote control +2, 7, program 10
This is me.
dice.
10
This is-
dice.
This is your moment.
This
Push
is
the
me.
button.
You need
You
to
got to
get-
push
I
the
don't have that
button.
many
Good.
dice in the universe.
There are
6
not.
dice
You're right.
in front of me. I can't do that kind of math.
You haven't got
Sorry,
your calculator.
math. We're in America. Math.
No, he gave up his she gave up her calculator.
Yeah. The
I
power
can
of the
remember what
calculator is
gender
gone.
Trish is.
How many successes do we need?
We need 4
But-
more.
4 more.
4 more. I didn't realize we had to get them all in the one round.
Yeah. That's.
Or we all
Ah.
die.
How surprising that Murray adds. No.
Well, I can only contribute 2 more successes to
Oh,
the. To
no.
Can we
that,
make our
Alright.
luck
I
rolls,
would
Murray?
like you to. You could
Oh,
use
can I
your
add luck?
You
Can we
can
all spend our luck?
re-roll your luck. Would you like to all re-roll your luck?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'd
Come
like
on,
to.
man.
Yeah.
I've got
So how does
2.
that work again?
You re-roll. So whatever your luck points are, you can re-roll that number of
I have
dice.
5.
I think Johnny's got it already.
So
How
to
did
the,
you get
new,
Johnny?
to the
I
new
haven't
people in
rolled
the
yet.
chat,
Oh, I haven't
We like-
rolled. Okay.
we like to follow the rules, and we're all re-rolling because we're losing terribly to toys.
No, you're not really
Okay.
terrible. You're just not going to succeed.
Kelly goes for a big high belting note at the end
Oh god. With how many
Ready?
die? How many
Ready?
die, Kelly?
with 2.
Okay.
2. Because she's pretty
Hang on,
lucky.
Ben. You gotta make. You gotta sell this.
Okay, she got a
Strike a pose.
She didn't succeed in her note. It's actually
Oh.
humiliating.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
How
It's
did
a
you
high
go?
note.
more
It's a high
makeup.
note fail.
I think
How did you
that would
go?
have really helped. Okay, so I have 5 luck dice.
Because
So
Trish
you're
is
so
only
little.
10. Okay, you've got to get 2 successes.
2 successes on 5 dice.
Yeah.
You show me up, Trish. If you steal the show,
I wish I could show you my camera.
How many?
Maybe. Oh, I got 4 6s and 2 1s, which is mathematically impossible.
You succeed
Boy.
and fail very well. There is no middle ground for you.
That's great.
I got 4 successes.
It is very obvious. Okay, so Trish, you actually contributed half of the success of the entire party, but it's
Push it.
very obvious to everyone, especially to Tim and Chad, that it was all about Trish. Just as they turn to congratulate Trish, is when Kelly's failed high note hits their ear.
Yeah, everybody goes real quiet.
Right.
It's like when you're in a crowd and you say something, but everybody just goes really quiet beforehand.
Yep.
Oh my god, the
However-
air is so dry out here. It's just and you know, I'm on my period and stuff as well.
TMI.
Despite
Honestly,
despite
Kelly.
the failed high note, the message that Kelly was sending gets through to Charlie.
And
And
they'll
at the
rally into
same-
the atmosphere.
At the same moment, Trish trumping up. What? Over trumping. Hang on, trumping. That's the word I'm looking for.
Stealing the show, Murray. Just call it stealing. It's what it is.
Yeah, because
Hey,
remember,
Kelly,
she-
keep it down. I'm trying to press buttons here.
she did reboot attempt number 10. At the moment that you sing that song, reboot number 10 succeeds, aided by Trish's actions here and the
Trish doing all
overload.
the work.
The overload that was happening to Charlie's systems is abated and overridden by the computer system and Trish's programming skill. And Charlie calls off the next round of robotic toys that he was going to send towards you. And he seems to return to normal. And he calls out, "My friends!" And he especially spares a special look for Trish and gives Trish a great big wink.
Oh, hang on. Is there a high five moment here?
You can all high five. He's up the top of a tower, so
Yeah.
Hang
He
on,
can-
hang on.
That's all right.
Johnny,
Ready?
high five.
Go. Derek, don't leave me hanging.
Murray.
Go 3, 2.
I'm sorry, I can't do it because I'm like, oh hi Charlie, how you going?
Also, Derek's
so,
like huge over
there you have it, gentlemen. That is the introductory adventure to Tales from the Loop. We're supposed to then follow that with a role-played scene for each of you returning to drudgery. So Charlie returning to Chad.
He's got to go back to his sarcophagus.
He's got to go and recharge his batteries. Yes.
He's got to go back to getting batteries done.
Yeah. Chad returns to his crying dad. Timmy.
Kelly's gonna go back to her singing teacher and remonstrate with him about why she hadn't taught her properly.
Yep. And
I'm gonna drive the car to my place and picking up some beer for Mum on the way.
Nice.
And I'm
Trish,
going
of course,
back to my loving family.
Trish has got rid of all the evidence that she did any stealing ever anywhere, except for a tape of Purple Rain.
It's one of the ones you recorded on the radio.
Chad's got something in his pocket, which maybe,
Yeah. And Timmy, you now have a pocket
The
calculator,
brooch.
which is also, you've got a brooch and a pocket calculator, but the pocket calculator gives you a +2, and you've got this remote that turns off computers that Rebecca Carson may have been involved with, which actually is quite a lot of the things involved with the loop. So there you have it. That is Tales from the Loop. Incredible, enjoyable, and dare I say, therapeutic role-playing session. Certainly for me. I don't know about anyone else. I'm feeling slightly more healed than when I began the evening.
And that's what the love of role-playing is. We get
That's a
together
beautiful thing.
in isolation and feel better about ourselves through counseling each other.
That was amazing,
And,
Murray. Thank you so much.
as one of our Twitch followers just pointed out, where are we?
Evil
Evil
Dice
Dice Monkey has pointed out, yes, we are all bullies from Murray's past. And it just was a deliberate setup just to help Murray get through his past. So thank you for discovering that. Murray, I hope this helped you.
Yeah.
It has to end with you sliding over your own bonnet. You know what I mean? Like it's.
That was
It's
a
like-
To the soundtrack of
Do it.
Power of Love.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
All right, well, there you go. That is Tales from the Loop. Thank you all for joining us, and thank you, gentlemen, for a fabulous evening. We will see you again very soon.
What are we
Excellent.
going to do? Would anybody be interested in doing? Do you want to do like a few questions or anything like that, or are we just going to leave it there and we'll go from there? It's up to you guys.
No, I'm happy.
It's
Okay, cool.
midnight.
Not a problem.
Yeah,
It's
it's
midnight,
I'm
and
sorry.
I'm
It's probably very late for some of these
I have
guys.
to jump off, unfortunately.
Thank you so much, and catch
That's
you guys
my fault.
around.
All right.
Bye. Bye.
See ya.